Mumbai's landmark Wankhede Stadium has just hit a 50. In a way, Vasant Mohite has been among the openers in the feat, having observed the pitch for 35 of those 50 years from close quarters. For Mohite, the stadium's oldest groundsman, meeting star cricketers, interacting with them, and watching them play has been a way of life. He talks about his work, which involves maintaining the dressing rooms and taking care of the personal belongings of players with the banality of a clerk in a 9 to 5 job. But he fondly remembers his most favorite moment in his 35-year-old long service. It's when Dhoni hit the legendary six in the 2011 World Cup, he says, pointing to the very spot. MS Dhoni's six is just one of the many memories that Mumbai's iconic Wankhede Stadium has helped create in Indian cricket. As the ground completes 50 years, players from Sunil Gavaskar to Sachin Tendulkar to Prithvi Shaw are reminiscing their most favourite memories of Wankhede. I am at the iconic Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. Wankhede Stadium will on 23rd January this year complete 50 years since the first match was played here.
In 1974, the first Ranji Trophy took place, and the first test was played in 1975, 23rd Jan.
Okay.
So it's a week-long program. We started on 12th Jan, and we'll be ending this like all these functions on 23rd Jan 2025.
Okay.
So we started with Sports Journalists Association Mumbai match versus Mumbai MCA officials. We had a match with bureaucrats and council generals of Commonwealth countries. Today we had a felicitation program of unsung heroes like curators, groundsmen, security guards. Mr. Aditya Thackeray graced the occasion, and we felicitate all the groundsmen in MCA jurisdiction from Kulaba till Dhanu, from Kulaba till Kalyan Dombivli, and from here to in Harbour Line till Navi Mumbai. So felicitate all the groundsmen today. And then on 19 we are going to felicitate India players who represented from Mumbai, men and women.
Okay.
So players like Sachin Tendulkar, Sunil Gavaskar sir, Dilip Vengsarkar, Ravi Shastri, Rohit Sharma, Surya Kumar Yadav.
Mumbaikas have
Yeah.
represented India,
India.
at the national
And then women cricketers like Dinah and Edelji, and there are a few others.
Right.
So we have almost 50 to 60 India players who represented Mumbai to India.
Right.
Yeah. So when I took over as a secretary and now president, what was missing, like a book, like a Bible or a historical book where you have all the events, all the occasions of Wankhede Stadium or the great moments of MCA. So last 5 decades, like 50 years, we didn't have a single book here. So I thought we should come up with a coffee table book where we can take our MCA history to the young generations.
Right.
And which will fill a gap between the past, present, and future. Will be more grateful. Like the youngsters will be, it will be helpful for youngsters. And that we are doing a joint, like collaborative thing with postal department of India, like a Wankhede Stadium stamp, which is going to be done on 19th of January.
The first test match played here on 23rd January 1975 itself turned out to be legendary for more reasons than one. India lost to West Indies by 201 runs as Clive Lloyd hit an unbeaten 242. An unruly fan made his way to the ground wanting to meet Lloyd even as the police tried to stop him. It was also Mansoor Ali Khan Pataudi's final game before being dropped from the Indian team in 1975. Built in 1974, the Wankhede was the third stadium in Mumbai after the Bombay Gymkhana ground and the Brabourne Stadium. The Bombay Gymkhana hosted the first ever test match played in India in 1933-34 against England. The Wankhede Stadium came to life as a result of a feud between the Cricket Club of India and the then Bombay Cricket Association over ticket distribution for an international game. It was named after the then Bombay Cricket Association president Sheshrao Wankhede. The first match played at the stadium was for the Ranji Trophy. In the run-up to the completion of Wankhede's 50-year mark, the Mumbai Cricket Association also felicitated 8 surviving members of the Mumbai team who were part of this first match. The players were awarded 10 lakh rupees each.
I remember playing the first match at the Wankhede Stadium, and it was not even totally complete. and it was a real green pitch. The outfield wasn't as smooth as it is today, and so now to see this new Wankhede Stadium with all the new stands, it really is a terrific feeling, wonderful feeling.
From the first match 50 years ago to now, how has the stadium itself changed?
So, stadium, like I don't know much about 1975 till 2011, but I know 2011 there was a so Mr. Sharad Pawar sir. He took a decision when he was a president, refurbishment of Wankhede Stadium. That was a major change in Wankhede Stadium in 2011. After that, we did it in 2023 during World Cup. There was again upgradation of the facilities like toilets, hospitality boxes, and stand areas. The 2011 overhaul involved slightly reducing the total capacity of the stadium while adding 72 private boxes. One of the highlights of the renovated stadium was the addition of a suspended cantilever roof. The roof has no columns, allowing an unhindered view of the game, letting the breeze flow through the stadium. The Teflon fabric of the roof is said to be heat resistant. In 2023, while the stadium underwent another round of improvements, the Mumbai Cricket Association also created a new stand to mark a special memory at Wankhede. This was the World Cup 2011 Victory Memorial Stand covering the two seats where the ball from Dhoni's standout six landed. The Mumbai Cricket Association had earlier that year also announced that it would auction these two seats and use the funds for emerging cricketers. Mumbai's cricket has seen politicians across hues coming together to jointly contest the cricketing body's elections, attend MCA's functions, and watch matches at Wankhede. The stadium has, however, seen a fair few political controversies too. In October 1991, the then undivided Shiv Sena under Bal Thackeray's leadership had dug up the pitch at Wankhede Stadium to prevent India from playing a match with Pakistan here. Then, in 2012, actor Shah Rukh Khan was banned from entering the Mumbai Cricket Association premises, including the Wankhede Stadium, for 5 years following a scuffle the actor had with the stadium's security and staff during an Indian Premier League match of the Kolkata Knight Riders. The ban was lifted 3 years later. While these events can never be disassociated from the stadium while talking about its history, it is the highs and lows of cricket and the personal memories that those associated with Wankhede like to remember the most.
मॅडम तर दोन होते. 2011चं वर्ल्ड कप जेव्हा धोनीने 6 मारला होता समोर MC पॅव्हलियनमध्ये, तो एक होता. आणि आता आपण गेल्या वर्षी जी वर्ल्ड कप ट्रॉफी जिंकली होती, जेव्हा परेड काढली होती, तो एक होता. आणि सगळ्या म्हणजे 33ची कॅपॅसिटी आहे. त्यावेळेस ग्राउंडमध्ये मला वाटतं 55-60,000 डबल कॅपॅसिटी होती. त्यापेक्षा डबल ट्रिपल वानखेडेच्या बाहेर होते.
Wankhede is the place where Vinod Kamli had made jaws drop with a stellar 224 runs against England in 1993 and where Ajaz Patel of New Zealand took all 10 wickets in an innings in 2021, making it only the third such feat in the history of Test cricket. It is the place where Sachin Tendulkar played the role of a ball boy in the 1987 World Cup semi-final that India lost to England and went on to having a stand in his name, complete with a statue. It is also the place where Tendulkar played his final match before retirement from 14 to 16 November 2013, ending his 24-year-long rich cricketing career as fans went wild, cheering, clapping and even crying.
ये जो स्टेडियम जहाँ पे मैच होता था वहाँ से मेरे रिटायरमेंट तक मुझे इनक्रेडिबल मोमेंट्स दिए. मुझे ये नहीं मगर इतने सारे लोगों को वानखेड़े स्टेडियम स्पेशल मोमेंट्स देते आ रहा है. जैसे मेरे लाइफ की बेस्ट मोमेंट हम जब वर्ल्ड कप जीते 2011, तो आई वुड से कि नाउ इज द टाइम फॉर अस टू गेट टुगेदर एंड सेलिब्रेट वानखेड़े स्टेडियम.
Like Tendulkar's memoir about Wankhede, the Mumbai Cricket Association has been posting recordings of nostalgia and memories by several cricketers on its social media pages the last whole week.
Personally, for me, I have a very, very special connection with this ground. So many memories. I started playing my age group cricket at this very venue. And since then till now, it's been a wonderful journey.
प्रवास करताना चर्चगेटला आम्ही जो वानखेडे स्टेडियम दिसायचं जेव्हा ट्रेनमधून ट्रॅव्हल करताना, सो ते एक स्वप्न असायचं की वानखेडेमध्ये खेळायची अपॉर्च्युनिटी मिळाली पाहिजे.
My very first memory, which I remember, and it's for rest of my life, when I came here to watch 2011 World Cup, and I think I was 11 years old that time. So me and Arjun Tendulkar, my friend, we both were sitting here and watching that game live. I still remember that moment when we lived that World Cup, and it was what an experience it was. So that was my first time over here. We, as a kid, we always dreamed about playing in Wankhede Stadium, and which it came true.
When India won the 1983 World Cup, the Indian team came to Wankhede for photographs on their return to India. In 2007, under the leadership of MS Dhoni, when India won the T20 World Cup, the Indian team made its way to Wankhede once again for a celebration. In 2011, India won the World Cup against Sri Lanka at the Wankhede Stadium. In 2024, when India won the T20 World Cup again, the team came to Wankhede for a felicitation. The Wankhede Stadium was the third to be built in Mumbai and may have come about as a result of some politics between two cricketing bodies. But it has proven itself to be not just Mumbai's, but one of India's most significant cricketing venues. For The Print, this is Mansi Padke.